Hey guys, what's going on? So, an awesome day today. This is what I did here. How do I move this over? Where is it? Come on. There it is. $1,000 day. It's pretty good, right? So, again, I apologize for the lack of an intro. Honestly, I've just been feeling like absolute crap. I have a migraine. I had one yesterday and the day before. It was just absolute misery. So I'm not really in the mood to do the intros. I almost didn't trade today. I don't really want to do this, but obviously I'm going to share what happened. That's why I started the channel. So I missed all of this on XBIO, and we're actually about to be unhalted here in about 3 seconds. So maybe this will just keep dropping. Yeah, wow, that just dropped 50 cents. Might be a decent trade over 7.57, but I don't think it's going to get back up there. I think it's going to get shorted and pummeled under $7 in just a second here. That is most likely, or maybe it won't. Maybe it'll hold. But anyways, I'm not trading this. I'm keeping my profits. I made, what is it over here? $8.75 US on CLDC, and I lost money on ABIL. Very, very stupid trade. I pretty much just gambled on this trade, and then I realized I'm an idiot and sold out right in here. And then it ended up making the move I wanted it to, but it was just not smart to be in. So I just got out of it, and that was that. So yeah, and then if that momentum caused XBIO to go crazy. So look at this daily here. It's it's made some crazy moves. It was at $1.50 a couple days ago, last week, and then in 2 days it went up to $7 and then back down to $3, and now we're here back up at, we hit a high of $9 and now we're under $7. Like, it's crazy. If I was here, like I said, I've been in bed. Like, I've just been trying to sleep. I missed this whole thing. I just decided, you know, I'm gonna come do this intro. I wanna upload something today, of course. So I missed all of this. What is this? 11:10. Yeah, I slept. Well, I wasn't sleeping. Just all through this. So, anyways, whatever. Live trades here. I'll try and provide some commentary if there's too much going on in the video and I have to mute it. So without further ado, let's go watch this crazy scalping. Alright, so let's go over these trades. My favorite part of doing these recaps is when I do the whole thing for the past 20 minutes and finish it and hit stop recording, but then realize that my mic wasn't turned on the whole time, and I was just talking to myself and none of the sound was actually being picked up, so I have to redo it. That's so much fun. I love doing that, especially when I'm just feeling so good today. Got the biggest migraine on the face of the earth. Neat. I get to do this all over again. So that's no problem. Let's do it. Let's go over it. So maybe this will be a revised, shortened, and improved version, because now I know what I'm talking about. At the very end of the video there, I was just going over how my profits are steadily going up, even though, of course, I'm using more share size. You know, my progress, it's so nice to see. February, I made $150. March, I made $400. April, I made $1,600. I wiped that out at the start of May before this rehab. So I don't know, I don't really count that, but on the spreadsheet, the numbers are going up. So when I started this trader rehab in May, that was profitable. I was happy about that, but I blow up at the end of every month. I don't know what it is. I blow up and I snowball. So it looks like I've caught that snowball so far, and I'm back in the hot seat, back to all-time highs of June. So happy. Yeah, this is not true at all. It's like 2000. I'm so happy that I can do this. I'm up $1,000 Canadian today. Holy crap. I wrote awesome scalping today. I could have made much more if I was on my game and I didn't have a migraine. There's some setups I just didn't take because I was just like, oh, like I thought my brain was actually dead. Like I don't know. I just wasn't feeling too good this morning. I'm a little bit better now, but yeah. So I knew when to stop and protect profits, and that's really good because I was up actually more on the day, and I gave back some, and then that was it. So if we go over the video here, I'll show you the live trades. So the first trade here was on CLDC. It was squeezing up out of nowhere, and I get filled as it's squeezing, and this was kind of a riskier buy because of the how high it was, but that's why I only took 500 shares to start, and I know the power of some of these, especially in this market. These have the power to just go straight up, and that's exactly what CLDC did. So I'm in here with 500 shares. I instantly sell them out of the halt for a realized gain of 188. That's awesome right there. I typically would have dip bought on something like this. So whatever, I didn't. I think that was one of the trades where I was, like I said, feeling a little off my game. And as we're squeezing over through the highs here, I add only 400 shares. Did I try and add more? Oh no, I tried to buy 1,000. I only got filled 400 shares. And then I sold out of those. Brought me up to 206. And I keep scalping the highs. I miss this push here up towards the next daily resistance level. But I bought the dip here. I bought the dip and I accidentally sold. I accidentally bailed out here at 336. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. So if I'd have just held on to those shares, I had, what, 800 shares? If I'd have held on for this move, which is what I meant to do, then I would have been up 80 cents on... Or, no, not 80. 40, wow. My math is really not good. 50 cents, 40 cents on 800 shares. That's like $300 something. That's awesome. But I missed it. And I got in instead for this scalp, the break of the highs. So I get in with 1,000 shares at 390. I'm already out at 313 for an extra $220 on 1,000 shares. What a great trade. So I get a lot of flack that I overtrade and I don't hold on to stuff. But like, if you look at that trade here, that trade cost me $5.47. And I made $220 after commissions. So this is actually my after commissions P&L. Okay, so I think it's worth paying $5.40 commission to make $220. And it reduces risk to me. It makes me feel more comfortable in the trade because then I know I get in right at the point of a whole bunch of buyers and then I sell into the squeeze. I don't want to hold on for a pullback. I don't want to have to sell on the bid, because the spreads are, you know, sometimes 10, 20, 30 cents. So if I don't get filled on the ask, then I'm bailing on the bid, and if it drops even further, I'm selling even lower. It's not good. So let's keep going on these trades. So I buy another mini dip here, 400 shares, just a kind of a starter position, and I add through the squeeze of $4. I wait to give it a little more time. And then I add 1,000 shares there for the break of 420, but it didn't happen. So if you saw there, I sold those 1,000 shares to reduce my risk, because now that it didn't happen right away, I'm like, okay, this could just go right up or right down. So when the proof shows me, or it comes to me, that this is going to go most likely through the high of day, then I will get back in with my 1,000 shares, my extra 1,000. So on the ask here, I was waiting for this moment. I'm in at 421 with another 1,000 shares, or 900 shares. I get filled, and we're already up at 440, and I sell those 1,000 shares at 444 for a 1 second trade, and I bring my realized up to 805 from 400 or 500 there. So that's why I like just being in and out really quick. It's sure, in hindsight, you could have said, oh, why didn't you just hold your original position from $3? You don't know if that's going to happen. You don't know if the stock is going to unhalt and go straight down. It's done that before so many times, and it's hard to explain unless you've actually experienced it trading. There's so much risk that I just try and capture the meat of each move with scalps rather than holding through the whole thing for a massive home run. I take those base hits, as I call them, and they add up. They obviously, clearly here, do add up. So I took another quick trade in here. It didn't really work out. Another one here for the first 1 minute candle to make a new high, and that was the first rejection, and I lost $120 or so here. So that's where I stepped back and I was like, okay, this is probably done for a little. I have to just let it consolidate. And then sure enough, I get back in. I missed this squeeze from $4 to $4.70. That would have been beautiful. That would have brought me up over 1,000 US on the name easily. Especially with 1,000 shares, I would have been at like $1,500 profit. But I just wasn't thinking properly. Like I said, I wasn't watching the stock at that time. So instead, I get in for the break of the highs. So the highs are 469. So I'm in here, you can see, at 467 for the break, and then I'm out at 480, and just like that, I bring myself back up $120, $130 for very, very low commissions in here on 2 separate trades of 1,000 shares, back to 875. But the one I really want you to see is this one. So ABIL I thought would also go to the moon simply because AV or CLDC went to the moon and there would be sympathy momentum. That really didn't happen, but I thought it would, so I bought in at a time that I normally wouldn't bought in. This is not a good spot to buy, and I paid the price for it. So I added 100 shares on support because I thought it still could make its move, but then when I realized that I was getting a little greedy and stuff, I just sold out of the position. Because there's no really resistance from 360 down to 320. So if I took another 40 cents on the position of the loss, it'd be down another $160. So I didn't want to do that. I said, okay, I'm just going to take this L and just chalk it up to me being an idiot. And I took the loss, 139 on ABIL, and that was that. So yeah, finishing the day up. I was just converting money. I have Canadian and US funds in this account, so I was just transferring over some Canadian, so that's why this is here. Finishing up $761 or $1,000 and $1,013. So I'm just so happy about that. What a great day. It's funny that I'm pissed off that I could have made more money if I was just more present and less like headachy or whatever, but this is a great day. I did that in about half an hour. I'm not going to complain. Hopefully this was useful to you guys, and hopefully I can get back to doing these intros soon. I don't feel good at all. I'm just probably going to go back and rest some more. Maybe go outside, sit outside or something. But yeah, hopefully that helped, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.